Hey there, my name is Rosanna. I'm a virtual assistant and a licensed tour guide in the island of Boracay. And for today's video, I have decided that I will be sharing to you what is actually happening during a DIY going to the island of Boracay versus doing or getting a transfer service. So let's start with DIY. This might be a little longer than the usual, and just a heads up to those people who already traveled to Boracay Island, this might not be exactly the way you had it. This is just an example. So let's say you'll be traveling with your family, so a typical mom, dad, and 2 kids. So let's say they're kids, so they're small. So just an expectation is that they will be a little fuzzy because of, being tired from the travel. They'll be hungry at the time that, the least you expect it. But let's say you already arrive at Caticlan Airport. So right at the exit, you'll be starting to think of where you would get a transportation going to Jetty Port. So that's the very first part or very first piece of the puzzle that you need to solve. But let's say you already had a transportation. You booked a van going to Jetty Port. So voila, you solve it, right? But then it's not yet the end of the puzzle. It's not yet complete. So you went inside, or you have arrived at Jetty Port, and now you go inside. And this is where the hard part is. So you will go through 4 windows. That will be registration and verification. You will need to go through the terminal fee, the environmental fee, and lastly getting a boat ticket. So those are 4 windows you need to go through one by one. So let's say you'll be getting starting with the verification. So you need to fill out this form for registration and then show your IDs. So you'll be traveling with 4. So 4 of you, so you need to go show 4 IDs as well, but only 1 form. So let's say you're done with it. They give you a verification stamp. So now you will get that and give it to the 4 windows, or the 2 windows rather. So first you will show that to the terminal fee. So let's say there are 10 people in front of you, so you need to wait for a while. And then you're done once you get the terminal fee. You pay it, and now you need to fall in line again to the environmental fee. So let's say there's another 10 people and you look back and see your kids are now screaming because they're tired, they're hungry. But again, that's not the end yet. So you will go through again last window, which is the boat ticket. So when you get the boat ticket, just remember you need to fill those out. You need to put the names, the age, the day to day, where are you from, or the address. And now you think that it's done, but not yet. So after getting all those tickets, you need to go through the checkers, of course. So you first go through the checkers of the the environmental fee. They will tear off those tickets and you will have the other half of it. And then you go through another checker of the terminal fee. So once you're good, you're gonna sign it or stamp it. Last one would be getting a seat number for the boat. So just a tip for that, once you give the ticket to the boatman, they will give you a seat number of the boat. So just a tip on that is that you ask where the boat is located, because there are a lot of boats docked at the port. So it's just very nice to ask, is it at the very end, or it's just at the back of those boatmen, or so whatever. But that's not the end. And now finally you have arrived at the other port, which is now located at Boracay Island. So just follow the people and you'll now see the exit in which the e-tricycle are already parked. And now you ride those e-tricycle because finally you'll be going to your hotel. You're at the last piece of the puzzle to solve. So now you have arrived. And unexpectedly, what happens is that the e-tricycle driver dropped you at the highway because your hotel is at the front beach and is not accessible by an e-tricycle or any van or any transportation. So now you get your 2 kids screaming and crying and hungry and everything. Again, this is just a scenario, right? You have your heavy luggages with you, and now you have to walk through, or you have to walk going to your hotel. So you ask the locals, or the best thing to do is just get a Google map and try to locate where the hotel is. And finally, you have arrived at your hotel. So that is happening when you do a DIY going to the island of Boracay. But now let's tackle what's happening in a transfer service. Here is what to expect during a transfer service. First of all, before you arrive at Caticlan Airport, your van is already booked. So we'll give you instruction of who to approach when you arrive. So let's say you already arrived the van going to Jetty Port. And when you arrive at the port, the guide was already there waiting for you with your ticket secured. Now you enter the port, you pass with the checkers. Also, the guide will get your boat number, your boat seat number. And then you hop on the boat, 10 to 15 minutes, you will be at the other side or at the other port, which is located in Boracay Island. And now you walk a little walk and then you arrive at the exit of the port, and the guide will get the ride for you. Just in case that your hotel is far from the highway and not accessible, the guide will assist you right in front of the front office, right in front of the hotel. So more or less, everything is secured, it's convenient, and number 2 is very safe. So that is what's happening during a transfer service. Again, my name is Rosanna, I'm virtual assistant and the licensed tour guide in the island of Boracay.
Let it flow.